What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another video with Q Talks. And today, I just woke up this morning, and as I woke up, I've been reflecting on this past week, and I haven't been that productive on this channel, as I was saying I was gonna be. And um, the thought just came to my mind. I'm like, bro, you gotta lock in. So, this week, bro, I'm locked in. So I'm gonna strive to have a video every day. That's the goal. I'm gonna try to have a video every day for y'all, so that way we can grow this channel and build this community up, man. Cause we gotta make something shake this year. But without further ado, today's subject is gonna be about environment. Basically, I'm saying you are who you hang around. You are who you hang around. And this topic, it means so much to me personally because, growing up from a teen, child teen, to now, me being a young man, 21 years old, going on 22 in a few months. That's probably one of the biggest lessons that I've learned as far as this life is the environment. And an environment can cause you to do either negative or good. So I've been on both sides of, both sides of that. And, at this moment right now, I'm currently in a good situation. So, I thank God for that all the way. So, I kind of just want to talk about that today. So, the first thing I want to talk about is when some of you may know, some of you don't know, but I moved to Texas when I was about 16 with, my mother and my little brother. And I was moving from Michigan, where I had all my friends there. I was playing sports there. I was comfortable, you know what I mean? And, it was a city that I really feel like I got my feet wet, you know what I'm saying? So it was a big change as far as moving from there to Dallas for a better opportunity for our lives. And, it was a bittersweet moment, you know what I mean? When I left, I definitely cried on the way to Dallas. I'm not even gonna lie, you know what I'm saying? Real man cry. But what I'm trying to say is, moving from Michigan to Dallas was easily the biggest jump that I made, so far, in my life. And, that jump from Michigan to Texas, it changed everything, literally everything. How I moved, how I thought, how I reacted to things, you know what I'm saying? It was just a big change. And also a culture shock because, in Michigan, they're not really nice to you off rip like Texas is. So, when I got to Dallas, I wasn't used to people talking about some, hey man, how's your day? Are you good? I'm like, I guess, yeah. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? So, it was just a big shock. But the main thing about this story is I went through a whole lot during my time in Texas. I stayed in Texas for about 4 years. And within those 4 years, man, went through homelessness, really just homelessness. But also during, that period of that, we went from being homeless to, getting back on our feet. And that really humbled me in a sense. And I felt like, before, all that happened, I was asking God, I was like, bro, like why? Like, what did I do? You know what I mean? And I think God was definitely trying to show me something like, hey, whenever you making a jump, it's not gonna be how you think it is. So you always have to be prepared. And so, that jump is changed my whole life. So, you know, we went from homelessness to being back on our feet. And within that period of time, it goes to show me like, wow, this is what homeless feels like. Now, when I say homeless, I mean like, you know, we had our car and everything, but we just didn't have a place to stay majority of the time. It was either motel to hotel to hotel. So, or the car, you know what I mean? So that was definitely a rough patch. And it was just crazy how, you know, literally 3 months ago, we had our own spot and everything was good. And now we went from that to this. But, you know, that's just how life works sometimes. God shows you things that, you know, you feel like you don't need to see, but sometimes you need to see it to appreciate the things that you already have. And, you know, appreciating the things that you already have, that's very crucial in this life. If you want to become a better person, a better human, you know, better business, just better in general in life, you have to go through some type of struggle. It's going to make you a stronger person. It's going to make you become even better than before. So, yeah, that patch, it was times where I was like, man, I want to move back to Michigan. And we almost did, but it's not how it worked, you know. God was telling us, he was like, hey, nah, y'all following through this time. Y'all gonna follow through this, you know what I'm saying? So it was something that we were meant to see. And, you know, the good thing about it, because it's crazy to think, you know, y'all might be thinking, oh, you know, you were homeless, bro. And, you know, of course I got back on your feet, but if you were homeless, I was at a good time, because it showed me sides of myself that I didn't know that I had. And that, you know, it made me learn more about myself and how, you know, and how I can get better. You know what I mean? It just literally like all them years, damn near nothing with my weight. And, you know, I feel like I need to see that to show myself like, hey, you know, whatever you striving for, you know, it's good that you're striving, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you'll get it. And also, I wanted to add on to that. Like, for instance, let's say you have a job that you really want. You know, this job, oh my God, they paying me, you know, this amount, oh, I'm finna be working this amount of hours. Now, of course, it sounds good. You know what I'm saying? You know, you do the interview, you feeling good, but when you go to the interview, they tell you didn't get it. And now, of course, you know, the first thought we usually have is, damn, what do I do? Like, am I not worthy for the job? It's not necessarily that. Everything happens for a reason. There's no coincidences in this life. And people may say they are, but I believe that they're not. Because whatever happens in that period of time is meant to happen for you to become a better person and to become better inside the mind. You know what I mean? It creates a stronger mind when things don't go your way. So you're always on the grind, and you never complacent. You know what I mean? So, and, you know, also, you know, God makes no mistakes. So if he's guiding me and he's showing me that this is not where I'm supposed to be, then I'm not going to think too hard over it, because where I'm supposed to be is where I'm supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? You never know. So yeah, you know, I want to use that example to kind of tell y'all, like, whatever you're going through, and I know this sounds cliche, but, you know, you can't give up, because if you give up, that's like you're telling yourself and you're telling God, oh, man, whatever, man, you ain't doing nothing for me. God is trying to bring out that side that you don't know about yourself out of you, so that way you can become a better human being, and you can become better than before, and strengthen it and sharpen your skills and hone it all. You know what I mean? So that's kind of what I wanted to get off my chest this morning. You know what I mean? I woke up, I was like, man, I gotta get back to my channel, man. I gotta get this stuff going. So, you know, bear with me. You know what I'm saying? You know, behind this camera, you know, even with other people that are bigger than me, because, you know, I'm just getting started. You know, it's a lot of things that people don't show the camera that they go through. And I kind of wanted to make this video like a reality check, you know, bringing it back to reality. You know, everybody's going to go through something. Everybody's having financial problems. Everybody's having relationship problems. But that doesn't stop you from achieving your goal. Matter of fact, I wouldn't say that doesn't, it shouldn't stop you from achieving your goal. Because if you really want to accomplish that dream, that so-called goal that you have for you and your family, you're going to do it. And, you know, of course, there's going to be obstacles along the way, but that's just going to make you stronger. And, you know, like I said, me being 21 now, you know, it's very young, but at the same time, depending on your experience with things and how you went through stuff, it may feel like you have a certain type of expertise. You know what I mean? So that's kind of how I feel. And, you know, right now I'm just, you know, I'm honed in, you know, I'm locked in. There's no time to waste. And I just wanted to share this all with you guys, you know what I'm saying? So I wanted to, you know, thank y'all for, you know, tuning into this video with me. And, you know, we definitely got more videos coming up very soon this week. So just stay tuned, man. I'm going to be doing self-care videos, workout videos, you know, just vlogs of my day-to-day life and just documenting how I move. Because, you know, it's a lot of people that I grew up with, they don't really necessarily know what's going on in my life. And I'm not saying that, you know, that they should know what's going on, but I'm saying, like, I feel like this would be good for my mental health to document my life and seeing how far that I've come from a certain situation towards how I am now. So once again, I thank you all for tuning in and watching. Q Talks, we out.